Hey guys, Brian from E-Town Flooring here, and you probably don't know me, and that's okay. I just wanted to ask you if there was ever a time when you heard some statistics and you were like, man, I've got to do something about that. But then work happens and family happens, and well, that's exactly what happened to me about a year ago when Pam from North Star Initiative came to our store, talked to my employees, and got us really sad, but really excited to do something about human trafficking in Lancaster County, about sex trafficking in Lancaster County, about this slavery epidemic. This Independence Day, I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about those in Lancaster County that are still in slavery, who don't have freedom. So in this video, first, we'll talk a little bit about trafficking statistics. Next, we'll address how North Star Initiative offers aftercare for trafficking survivors. And finally, we'll talk about Flooring for Freedom event here at Elizabethtown Flooring. There is only a 7-year life expectancy of trafficked victims and survivors. 7-year life expectancy. 13 years old is the average age of a child exploited through prostitution. 98% of traffic survivors are physically abused. 70% of trafficking survivors are suicidal. Proverbs 24 says, "Rescue those who are being led away to death." You see, women are dying in trafficking and women are dying trying to come out of trafficking. There are women being led away to death in our beautiful Lancaster County. And to me, that's a cause worth fighting for. Now, I know that not everyone wants to come out of that industry, out of slavery, but shouldn't there always be a sentry, a rescuer? Shouldn't there always be someone holding out their hand? Someone with the heart and the resources to not only rescue, but to protect and counsel those coming out of the industry, out of this slavery. That's where North Star Initiative comes in. North Star knows about human trafficking. North Star has been providing restoration aftercare for survivors here in Lancaster County. So what about rescue? What are the odds? First off, for a woman being trafficked, the odds of rescue are only about 1 out of 100. You see, all too often, rescue does not mean freedom. Those who are rescued often find themselves at emergency, domestic violence, or homeless shelters, none of which address the unique needs of trafficking survivors. And that's where you get the whole 7-year life expectancy of those that are trafficked and even those that survive trafficking, is because they come out, but there is no aftercare. And that's where North Star Initiative comes in. Because these shelters that they end up in are temporary, today countless women who have been rescued from sex trafficking will have nowhere to turn. Once back on the streets, it is more likely that they will fall back into a life of sexual enslavement or exploitation or be suicidal. North Star is on a mission to change that. So what is Flooring for Freedom? Flooring for Freedom is our initiative here at E-Town Flooring to build awareness in Lancaster County of the frequency of death and enslavement of women. We want Lancaster County to be awake and aware of the slavery and death cycle in our community. Flooring for Freedom is about us as a store giving back through our local business so that a portion of your next flooring sale goes towards freedom. But if you get nothing else out of this video, all I want for you to do is check out North Star Initiative, get involved, be aware, start talking to your friends, share this video, support life. Because I believe that there should always be a handout ready to rescue those in slavery. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. From now until the end of August, you can save up to $1,000 on your next floor during our Flooring for Freedom promotion. Plus, 5% of every sale goes to North Star Initiative. Join us in fighting slavery and helping to provide restoration aftercare in Lancaster County.